Um,
Oh, hey, speaking of sorry. But speaking of, like, different perspectives, he says the ninth rule of ethics means and ends is that any effective means is automatically judged by the opposite as being unethical.
mhm.
I think that is perfect, because I know it's perfect, nothing absolutely practically perfect in every way. But, I can see, like, because if you have something done wrong to you, that you're gonna think that's unethical. You're gonna be pissed that I fucking hate you.
Mhm.
So I mean, I think some of his rules of ethics make clear sense. Like that one, I don't really see a flaw in it. Like I can't.
I can see a flaw
How?
because it's almost, well, I can see how it's right and I see that it's wrong. Because I think it's easy to say that if I did something morally correct and
that affected me in a negative way, in my opinion, then it's going to be unethical on my point of view.
right, and
So how is that wrong?
Right, and I see that, I know that it was okay, everything's kosher, and I ended up winning. But it's almost as if he's anticipating something, like he anticipates, like, how do I phrase this? I have it in my head, I just don't know how to phrase it correctly. It's almost as if he could refute you being, or he could deny you being, what's the word? Yeah, I guess what you should refute. He can dismiss you being unhappy with my means just because you said that before he even started.
Wait, that.
I know, I'm not phrasing it correctly.
That doesn't make sense.
I know, but it makes sense in my head.
So, okay, so you're saying that it's okay for me to feel unethical because he already stated that out to begin with? Is that?
Yeah, he said, like, kind of like, see, I told you she was going to say that.
But that doesn't mean this is flawed. That doesn't mean I don't see your view as unethical.
But you would, right?
I would see unethical because he told me I was going to see unethical? Is that what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is it's almost like he's foreseeing that you're going to do it.
Yeah, but that's how it all is with all these rules. He's foreseeing what you're.
Hold on. It just clicked for me.
Oh God.
Yeah. Epiphany.
You pissed me off.
He says all means to an end are, I guess, to paraphrase, morally correct at the end of the war, right?
Yeah, he said that in one of his rules.
Okay, so if I were to use, I'm going to stick with the same example because it seems to work very well. If I were to use an atom bomb on your country, what?
It's your country too.
You own a country, I own a country, my country's one against yours.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for making it clear.
Yeah, you're welcome. If I were to use an atom bomb on your country, I would see it as I'm fighting for good, and I say beforehand that they're going to deem this unethical because we're going to win. We have a technology that's more superior than yours, and it's going to wipe you out. But they're going to call it unethical because of how powerful it is. And sure enough, you do.
What the hell does that prove? That doesn't mean anything. My point of view is still that the opposite guy was unethical.
I know, but that makes it a lot easier for me to dismiss
my feelings of how, like, okay, so it's easier for you to go ahead and atom bomb me, even though you think I'm gonna view it as unethical because you can precede it.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't seem like a flaw. That just seems like that's how things are.
You think so? Well, I don't know because
I'm pretty sure anything you do against anybody, they're going to call it unethical. Any view that's going to alter or going to fight against their point of view or their idea is going to seem unethical because they're going to be like, oh, that idea is unethical. Oh, that's unethical. Oh, how you got there has to be unethical.
Right, it's easy to just do that.
Yeah, but I don't think that means the flaw. I think that's just how things are.
Well, then, I don't know. I feel like there's something wrong about it. Not necessarily.
It's not wrong because that's how.
Hold on. Maybe I phrased it wrong. Maybe I used the wrong word. Because
You're trying to be good.
I know I am, and I do it well. Like maybe it is right.
It is.
But there's just something not right about it.
What?
Like.
It states how
its logic,
things are.
Hold on. Its logic is correct.
Yes, its logic is perfectly correct.
Okay, but there's something wrong about it. I feel like there's something maybe morally wrong. Like it doesn't sit well with me for some reason.
Because you've been wrong and have felt oppressed all your life, which is unethical. That's why. Because you are the person calling unethical in your whole entire life, and you're just upset that someone's being called it out.
Not at all. Like even taking an objective point of view from it, it's just there just seems like something's not right about it.
Whatever.
No, I think we should drop this point because I can't.
Because you're wrong.
No, because I can't explain it.
Yeah, and therefore you're wrong.
No, just because I can't articulate doesn't mean it's wrong.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does to me because again, you can't bring me inside your world to see how things are. Alright, whatever. Let's talk about Gandhi. He seems like a happy person to talk about.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
On page 37, it talks about how Gandhi and his use of passive resistance in India presents a striking example of the selection of means. So, I don't know, I kind of thought of like that as being the ideal, like, I don't know, it's viewed by the world that his passive movement is the epitome of highest moral behavior with respect to means and ends. So, but I think that's a rare exception. I think Gandhi might be one of the rare exceptions of not playing dirty when it comes to fighting for something and getting your end result of what you want. I just thought I should point that out, that it can be done, I think, fairly without, I don't know, a lot of damage done to society, and yet you still get the end result and desire that you want.
Mm-hmm. I think he was a good example of that. But I also think that we're drawing from the Christian values that were instilled in us through the Bible, right? Like turn the other cheek.
That's in the Bible?
I think so.
I haven't read the Bible.
Neither.
Probably shouldn't say that out loud.
But right, turning the other cheek. It seems like, I mean, we rarely do it, but it seems like it's the right thing to do, and I think that's why Gandhi falls right in a line with that that moral principle, because he's very passive. He wasn't trying to retaliate or anything like that, not like we typically do.
But did he turn the other cheek to the? No, he didn't turn the other cheek. He made it definitely clear of what his issues were and what his concerns were. Mm-hmm. He just wasn't rude about getting his way. He was just passive.
Well, do you know what turn the other cheek means?
Just not bother with it, right?
No. It means...
Okay, well, see, I think of turn the other cheek, like you see a homeless man on the road, you're like not going to even pay attention, pretend it's like not even there.
No, that's not turn the other cheek, that's just blatantly ignoring them.
Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong then.
No, turning the other cheek means that if I hit you, you're not going to retaliate. That doesn't mean you don't have issues with it. It just means that you're going to take the higher path and not hit me back